Good day, friends around the globe. This is your friend Amechi Eke, broadcasting from Ebonyi State, Nigeria. This is indeed a bright afternoon, and we are seeing everything happening just the way they're supposed to be because nothing bad. The weather is just cool and sunny and bright, and that is just it. So today we'll be looking into another thing that tuggles at our hearts. So give me your ear, especially we, the members in the community. I want to help us to look into some serious but not really other serious thing, and that is many people tend to be getting the idea of having 8 grains of gold paid to maintain your back office. Okay, the admin has helped us to see that it is optional, and as such, we want to understand how clearly we can get going in this very community and how we can help people to understand why it is necessary for them to pay that 8 grains of gold. TBC has come to stay, and with what we are saying today, it is just opening up to tell us that we are no longer managing to survive. We are already surviving, and what does it take to survive? We are already pushing harder. We are pushing up, and things is already happening in the community. So today, as we be trying to consider some instances or the reason why paying that fee is necessary. I'm not saying that it is nothing. I'm not saying that it is easy. Okay? See, there's something we need to get very plain here. Getting people convinced, okay, for them to pay 8 grains of gold is not where the problem lies. We can just succeed in getting them to pay, but what then do they benefit? That is where the issue. So it will be very good and great and more better if we can get ourselves properly educated into the community and know the value of what we are doing. It's not just ability to talk to people and make them to pay. Then after paying, what helps you to retain that person as a member of TBC who is happy doing business with you or coming into the community? That is only when we can be able to help them understand how they stand to gain and do the same thing that you are doing. Okay, get them motivated, get them strengthened up, show them the opportunity that lies in having their back office maintained. Tell them that whatever they are paying is nothing compared to the benefits accruing to them. Payment of 8 grains of gold and 140 grains of gold for transaction. This sets people up for something great as TBC. But the naysayers or those who are just bent on criticizing, all they are seeing is admin is busy collecting people's money. But how I wish that those who are saying something like that will be sincere enough to themselves and say that TBC is such that has come to relieve us of so many scams that people are promoting out there. Okay? Another thing that we find ourselves is that we find even some of the groups that we belong to. Notice that people are not just being sincere, but they are busy accusing admin that admin is this, admin is that. Some just hide under various groups trying to scam unsuspecting members. Some just get your money and up they go. Still in TBC community. Is that the best thing that we need to do? TBC is known to be a sincere opportunity. So, in as much as we go about helping people to understand what we stand for, helping people to understand the reason why this has come to stay and why it is better, we don't want to be scamming the unwary ones, the unsuspecting ones. So let's desist from committing any forms of theft or just because people trusted us and what we are doing, they are seeing the benefits, and some who may just trust you because of the way you talk and how good the opportunity looks appears, you just go in and scam them. It's not good. So most of you, I'm speaking to you, most of you who hide in different chat groups and looking for those to scam, desist from that because it's not going to help you. Use that opportunity or use that strength, that knowledge that you can use to scam people, put it into TBC and have it explained to people, they will love you for doing that to them. So don't, for any reason, think that any money you scam, you got through scamming, will do any good for you. It's not good. So this is from that. TBC is a very good opportunity. So let's stop giving it bad names. Okay? Let's make use of it the way it should. And when we do that, we see the good in the opportunity reflecting on us. So we will be looking into something that really will help us to have enough conviction that what we are doing is the right thing. Let's just bend on the you pay 8 grains of gold, you pay 40 grains, and that is it. No, people should be helped that those things are just the fundamentals. Okay? For instance, we have our various shops. For those of us who do businesses, we pay for our shops, and that is whether we sell or not, it doesn't concern the shop owners or the landlords or landladies or whatsoever. So, in as much as we pay them to continue to have our shop retained, whereby we're not even making much, so to say, or even if you are making, but let us just know that it is a must, it's a monthly payment, or some people pay yearly. So asking you to pay for to maintain your Kringle cashback office, admin is being fair. Admin is also sharing the kind of sharing that fee with the the members, because you sponsor somebody and admin is not telling you, okay, look, you get what I have of this while I get, and we continue to use it to support the community. So admin is not being callous, he's just having feeling like normal human that he is. So let's try to understand it very well and know that nothing good comes easy. Nothing good comes at just tip of finger. No, we must have to pay a price to get whatever we want to get. If it is something useful, yes. So let's look at life. We are told that whether we like it or not, life is the way it is. At times, life could be harsh. At times, life is unfair. At times, it's just too unreasonable, simply difficult. Those are just it. And that is life. We cannot do anything about that. That is just life. So, but for those who say enough is enough for life and go ahead and commit suicide, what have they achieved? They've just achieved one thing: taking away what does not belong to them. They are lazy. They can't be able to deal with what life throws at them. So we don't want to give up on life. Whether or not we like it, life is just the way it is. So let us have the strong mind needed to live life honorably and do things that worth doing. Let's take another instance here of why we have to keep hold on life. So imagine going to an ice cream shop. An ice cream shop, I'm buying an ice cream flavor that you dislike just because it seems cheaper. We went to the shop to look for an ice cream, only for us to go there and see the one we didn't like, but because it's cheaper, we bought it. Only to later find that the price we paid for what we disliked could have bought that flavor we love. That is just how life goes. Sometimes out of annoyance, we do things we claim to know, okay, this one is cheaper, let me get it. Only for us to know that even the one we could have bought, had we waited, is also the same price, or the same price. So that is just life. So we often settle for second best just because it seems easier to afford. We don't want to do that. Not realizing that regardless of what we choose, life will demand the same unfair and unreasonable amount of effort, whether we like it or not. We decide to kill ourselves, we decide to start doing funny things, we decide to go ahead and be scapping others, decide to just become the worst of persons. Life is not going to forgive you. It's not going to treat you any better. Even if you frame that you fake it, that you are better off doing something bad, within you, no matter how hardened you may be, you know inside out that what you are doing is not just the best, that you are doing the wrong thing. and your mind will never allow you to rest. So why not stay clear from doing something funny that doesn't really get us any benefits? So let us desist from that. So since we are going to pay the same price, why not pay for something worth having, a worthwhile dream? If we are going to pay the same price, why not strive and pay for something worth having, a worthwhile dream? Look at TBC. People are getting things wrong. That why must I have to pay and this and that? You are not paying. Actually, when you look at it critically, you are not paying anything. You are not paying anything. You are rather getting. So the opportunity we have to be among the builders is a great one indeed. We make videos, we buy data, we do so many other things that consume money, all in TBC. Just because we know that whatever we are inputting, we are getting multiple of that. But it's only when we are not seeing the value of what we have, that is what will make some people to start having different mindset or thinking that they are being scammed or that things is not working the way they wanted it. Things is actually working, and it's only when we choose not to see it that way that it's not working for us. It is working. So let me read out something interesting that I'll know that all of you will love it. We are told here to refuse to settle for anything less. When all odds are against me and everything that I have done has failed, I will defy, I will change, I will dare, I will persist, and I will endure. For I know that it is never over until it is over. It calls for more strength now for us to push the opportunity here in TBC now for people to get to understand it. Yes, I will go the extra mile that others are unwilling to go. While others are busy complaining, let us go the extra mile that they are unwilling to go. I will endure the pain that others are unwilling to endure. I will face the uncertainty that others are afraid to face. I will climb the obstacle that others perceive as unclimbable. I will reach for the dreams, my dreams that others deem unrealistic. I will push harder. I will do whatever I can to have it achieved. I will run. I will walk. I will have to crawl if it demands that. I will drag myself if I have to. That is that affirmation. Give it to yourself that no matter how people are talking bad of you, people accuse you, people ascribe some funny names to you, don't worry. You know what you are doing. In this TBC community, we are pushing. So I'm going for that which many fear to go. That is why you can see me boldly talking about TBC, going viral on YouTube. Okay? There is no turning back. I have no choice. When we believe that, we don't have any choice. It is when you help people to see where we are going, what the financial crisis around the world, how everything is turned upside down. So we have no choice rather than to push forward in this opportunity that are seeing the benefits. I will do whatever it is necessary, whenever it is necessary, and whatever is necessary. I will think of the best, expect the best, and work only for the best opportunity, such as in TBC. I refuse to accept or settle for anything less than the best. I deserve it. We all deserve it. I and you, we all deserve nothing but the best. So let us give TBC enough push. Let us refuse to settle for anything less. If I get what very few others get, it's because I am stronger, smarter, or more courageous, because I am willing to pay the price that others are willing to pay. That is the reason why I can be able to get it. Why? Mediocrity will never be an option when excellence is a choice. Let's take that. Mediocre or mediocrity will never be an option when excellence is a choice. We see so many people doing well in TBC, winning the weekly bounty, yes, the 200 grains of gold. Some are busy with the Bitcoin bounty and other opportunities that filled TBC. So success doesn't mean the absence of failures, my friends. It means the attainment of ultimate objectives. It means winning the war, not necessarily every battle, but winning the war. So we have to refuse to settle for anything less. This is when the opportunity is calling us to put the needed effort. If we refuse to put the needed effort, we will end up getting ourselves just remaining idle, remaining where we have been. So, friends, opportunity calls for strength, opportunity calls for wisdom, opportunity calls for something that we all need to do to have it projected. So, when we say that we understand something, let us have it treated like something we really fully understand. So, I remain my humble self, Amici, and let us continue without fear of anything to have TBC projected before people, and let us see that we have the best of opportunity, no matter the cost, no matter whatever it they take from us. We know that TBC has something bigger and better for us. So let us continue to have that firm belief in the community and know that we start to gain much if we don't just give up or throw into towel because of what people are saying or because of how things likely is turning out to be. So friends, let us refuse to settle for anything less. Subscribe to my channel. Help us to build this opportunity. And as you do, greater things stand to be ours. Thank you so much.